Manchester United caught in yet another VAR storm. Referees shown the wrong footage. Shearer and Owen agree it was an embarrassment. And now Ineos is set to make more brutal job cuts at the club. What's really going on at Old Trafford? Let's break it all down. Michael Owen and Alan Shearer reach agreement after embarrassing Man-Ud VAR drama. Michael Owen and Alan Shearer don't typically see eye to eye, but they're on the same page about the VAR fiasco during Manchester United's clash with Everton. The former England strikers, who infamously fell out at Newcastle, both felt that United were lucky to avoid conceding a last-minute penalty in Saturday's 2-2 draw at Goodison Park. Referee Andy Madley initially awarded the Toffees a spot kick after Ashley Young appeared to be tugged down by Harry Maguire and Matthijs de Ligt in the box, but controversially reversed his decision after being sent to the monitor by VAR. Speaking on Match of the Day, Shearer offered a scathing assessment of the review process, insisting there was no need for VAR to get involved. Whatever happened to the high bar, clear and obvious, and not re-refereeing games, he asked. There was no need for VAR to get involved at all because it wasn't a clear and obvious error. Yes, Ashley Young tries to make the most of it, but there's two clear pulls on his shirt. It's clear to see. Shearer was also left baffled by the lack of camera angles on offer during the review. What is mind-boggling to me is that they don't show him the correct angles, the Toon legend fumed. They show him one angle when it might look a bit of a dive. They show him another, and then straight away he's off to overturn the decision. That would be most confusing to me. Owen thought the same, telling Premier League Productions, "They've not looked at the right angle, in my opinion. The referee needs to be given the angle from behind the goal, zoomed in. The VAR has let the referee down, in my opinion there. He's not given him all the various angles that you need to form a full opinion of whether that's a foul or not. He's given him one angle across the 18-yard box and given it to him 10 times. He can see that after one replay, show him the whole lot, give him 3, 4, 5 angles. There are 2 angles that showed the shirt pull. Not one of the replays showed the shirt pull, and he's going from side on. VAR is to blame, not the referee. VAR didn't give him the right angle." Echoing Owen and Shearer's sentiments, ex-Premier League official Mark Halsey branded the incident embarrassing and said the decision to overturn the penalty was clearly wrong. Speaking to The Sun, he said, "VAR Matt Donoghue should not have got involved because referee Andy Madley's on-field call was in no way a clear and obvious error. When Madley went to the monitor on the advice of VAR, he was then shown the wrong footage. They failed to take into account that Matthijs de Ligt had pulled Young back by the shirt, and had Madley been shown footage filmed from behind the goal, he would have seen this. The incident was embarrassing." Everton manager David Moyes was similarly perplexed. "I can't understand," he said after the game. "De Ligt pulled his jersey. I just thought the referee made the correct decision at the time, and he should stick with it. If it's absolutely clear and obvious, that's what we've got VAR for. But I didn't think it needed to get involved." The home side raced into a 2-0 lead thanks to first-half goals from Beto and Abdoulaye Doucouré, but United clawed their back in the second half, with Bruno Fernandes and Manuel Ugarte both netting stunning strikes to level the tie. The result leaves the Merseyside club a point and a place above Ruben Amorim's side in 14th. Everton's form since Moyes' return in January has been very promising, with 4 wins, 2 draws, and just 2 defeats in 8 matches. They're now 14 points clear of the relegation zone and just 3 wins away from matching last season's points total. United, meanwhile, have won just 2 of their last 10 league games and are staring down the barrel of their worst domestic finish for over half a century. Man United saved by major VAR blunder as referee shown wrong footage against Everton. Manchester United were saved by an embarrassing VAR error as referee Andy Madley was shown the wrong footage as he overturned Everton's last-gasp penalty. Manchester United were saved by an embarrassing VAR error against Everton, according to former Premier League referee Mark Halsey. The Toffees were denied a last-minute penalty after VAR controversially stepped in to recommend an on-field review to referee Andy Madley. Everton had been awarded a penalty after Ashley Young tumbled to the ground in the penalty area with the score 2-2. Young's desperate attempt to win a penalty saw him throw himself to the ground as Harry Maguire and Matthijs de Ligt laid hands on the ex-United captain. A spot kick was initially awarded before VAR Matt Donoghue sent Madley to the screen, where he overturned his decision. However, former Premier League ref Halsey believes it was the wrong decision for VAR to intervene. He told The Sun, "The decision to overturn a penalty awarded to Everton near the end of their 2-2 draw with Manchester United was clearly wrong. VAR Matt Donoghue should not have got involved because referee Andy Madley's on-field call was in no way a clear and obvious error. Ashley Young's shirt was pulled, and when an opponent does that in the penalty area, he is asking for trouble. When Madley went to the monitor on the advice of VAR, he was then shown the wrong footage. The Premier League Match Center posted on social media that Harry Maguire's challenge on Young had been checked and that no foul had been committed. But they failed to take into account that Matthijs de Ligt had pulled Young back by the shirt, and had Madley been shown footage filmed from behind the goal, he would have seen this. The incident was embarrassing." The Premier League's statement on the decision explained, "VAR checked the referee's call of penalty to Everton for a challenge by Maguire on Young and deemed that no foul had been committed and recommended an on-field review. The referee overturned the original decision and play restarted with an indirect free kick." Manchester United dressing room reaction after late Everton drama speaks volumes. The latest Manchester United news as the squad have been relatively quiet on social media following the 2-2 draw against Everton on Saturday afternoon. Manchester United players have been relatively quiet on social media following the comeback 2-2 draw with Everton on Saturday, with just a few giving their response to the game. United found themselves 2-0 down at halftime of their final game at Goodison Park, thanks to goals from Beto and Abdoulaye Doucouré. In fact, United looked to be heading for defeat with their first goal not coming until the 72nd minute, when Bruno Fernandes beat Jordan Pickford with a free kick into the bottom right corner. It took just another 8 minutes for United to draw level through Manuel Ugarte, who scored his first goal for the club since signing in the summer. It set the game up for an entertaining final 10 minutes as both teams could sense a winner. United were given a reprieve in added time after referee Andy Madley pointed to the spot for an Everton penalty. However, the decision was overruled after a VAR check, with the game ending in a draw. Following the match, Ugarte took to social media to respond to his first United goal. "We wanted to bring the win home, but it wasn't meant to be," he wrote on his Instagram account. "Happy and proud of my first goal here. Let's focus on the next one." In the replies was injured United star Ahmad, who responded with 2 heart emojis in the replies. The winger faces the rest of the season on the sidelines with an ankle injury. The game appeared to change following the second half substitution that saw Alejandro Garnacho enter the field. After the match, the United winger posted a picture of him in action along with the caption, "Much better second half," along with a saluting emoji on his Instagram story. Both goalkeeper Andrew Onana and Casemiro have shared images from the game on their own Instagram stories, but neither have added a caption to the snaps. The lack of response on social media is indicative of the situation the Reds find themselves in at the moment, and Fernandes stressed the need for United to improve after the game, telling TNT Sports, "We have to do much more. Me first. Everyone has to lift standards of each other and end the season in the best way possible. We had our chances second half, but we started late. We didn't have enough movement. We need to start the games better. Every time we concede a goal and we are down is when we start playing and taking risks." United don't have too long to recover from the game against Everton, with this week bringing about midweek Premier League action. Ruben Amorim's side host relegation threatened Ipswich Town at Old Trafford on Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Manchester United. Ineos to announce another round of redundancies at club on Monday. Kevin De Bruyne must reassess his plans after Pep Guardiola suggested he wasn't durable enough to keep up with modern football's demands. Atalanta boss Gian Piero Gasperini says he didn't mean to offend Ademola Lookman by saying he's one of the worst penalty takers he has ever seen. Ineos will announce another round of redundancies at Manchester United on Monday, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sir Dave Brailsford are keen to forget about the club's past achievements. West Ham United have seen a staggering 29,000 season ticket holders walk away from the club since their move to the London Stadium. Kevin De Bruyne will have to reassess his plans after Pep Guardiola suggested he wasn't durable enough to keep up with the demands of modern football. The Premier League has launched a staunch defense of VAR, after confirming the number of errors made this season has plummeted compared to last year. Manchester United star Alejandro Garnacho appeared to send a message about his exclusion after coming off the bench to help the team save a point at Everton. Nuno Espirito Santo thinks Elliot Anderson's name should be in the conversation when Thomas Tuchel names his first England squad. Pep Guardiola believes that he might have been sacked this season if he had been at any other club. Martin Odegaard believes Arsenal's attack was responsible for the defeat against West Ham that leaves their title hopes hanging by a thread. Sunday Telegraph. Bruno Fernandes was involved in a touchline bust-up with Everton legend Derek Mountfield before inspiring Manchester United's comeback at Goodison Park, with a late VAR penalty controversy, then seeing players clash after the final whistle. The Sun on Sunday. Newcastle chief Eddie Howe is plotting to bring Bournemouth's Marcus Tavernier back to Tyneside. Mail on Sunday. Shakhtar Donetsk's chief executive has accused FIFA of failing to support Ukrainian football during Russia's invasion of the country. Arne Slot has revealed that he twice invited Jurgen Klopp to matches at Anfield and says the former Liverpool manager is welcome to visit the Reds training ground whenever he likes. The Observer. Atalanta's manager John Piero Gasperini said he never intended to offend Ademola Lookman by saying the striker is one of the worst penalty takers he has ever seen after their home Champions League defeat by Club Brugge. The Scottish Sun on Sunday. John Bennett is set to follow Dave King's lead and sell his Ibrox stake as part of the multi-million-pound takeover deal by 49ers Enterprises.